Welcome back. Our other special focus on the show tonight is, well, Operation Majnu. No, that's not romantic. In fact, it's anti-romance, because here you've got the police in Ghaziabad in UP bordering Delhi who are obsessed with not tackling crime but young lovers.
Lovers under attack after a Taliban-like drive by the Uttar Pradesh police against couples caught cozying up in public. Ghaziabad police officer Alka Agarwal caught on camera calling up couples as they scrambled to escape punishment. Some were punished on the spot, while others got away with just an apology. In a state where crime is soaring, the cops defend their action on young couples whose only crime is public display of affection. The cops say it was part of their drive against eve-teasing.
That was not our intention. We had given this direction, they should take action against the eve-teasers.
But there were few takers for this argument.
It's very bad कि उनको इस तरह से आप इंडिग्निफाइड मैनर में स्कोल्ड करते हैं.
जो कहीं बैठा हुआ उसको कम से कम आज़ादी तो नहीं छीना जाए.
करियर जो होता है वो भी स्पॉइल हो सकता है, इससे उनकी इमेज स्पॉइल होती है.
इस प्रकार की पहल तो बिल्कुल ही नकारात्मक पहल है. किसी को आप नेशनल चैनल्स पर बदनाम कर रहे हैं, उसके साथ मारपीट कर रहे हैं, ये ह्यूमन राइट्स के खिलाफ है.
Many ask, why should the police get into moral policing?
लेकिन जो ये कार्रवाई की जा रही है वो पूरी तरीके से गलत है, कानूनी नहीं है, गैर कानूनी है.
That hurts the self-esteem of a person, that harms the psychological state of a person.
With growing outrage, Uttar Pradesh police was quick to change its tune.
Preliminary inquiry also found that she had committed mistake, for which we have removed her from SHO post. And now we have put her under suspension.
This is not the first time such an incident of moral policing has been reported. But with video evidence, the police had little choice but to take action against their own officer. But the big question is, will this action stop the men in khaki from playing moral police? In December 2005, the Meerut police conducted an operation and made it a PR event, giving a performance of their lifetime, not even sparing married couples. These men in khaki seem to be in the same league as the Sri Ram Sena activists who barged into a pub in Mangalore and attacked some girls. Their crime? Violating Indian values. With Pintu Tomar in Ghaziabad, Anusya Roy for NDTV.
So whether it's the self-appointed moral police, whether it's the actual police, why are police worried about morality at all? Joining me tonight for that debate is Mr. Prakash Singh, former DGP of Uttar Pradesh. I'm also joined by Nafisa Ali, social activist. And joining me from Mumbai is Ruben Mascarenhas, who of course started the zero tolerance campaign against sexual harassment, eve-teasing after the tragic death of Keenan and Ruben. Thank you all very much for joining me. Let me begin with you, Ruben, because I really want to make the point that when we saw the tragedy which happens when we see society or the police actually ignore, I won't call it eve-teasing, the sexual harassment that happens under our noses in cities, in small towns around us, and then we see police diverted for something like this, which seems to be, frankly, young couples in the park. Perhaps their crime is public display of affection, but that seems to be it. Do you find that that's really the dichotomy, that our priority is completely warped?
Absolutely correct. I'm glad you actually called it sexual harassment and not eve-teasing. But if you're looking at the law enforcing agencies, especially the police, you know, we've reached a position today where the police are neither feared nor respected. Now, that calls for a serious introspection, both in terms of the way the police functions, as well as the people perceive the police. So that's point one. Point two is, I think today the police is just looking for a shortcut. Even if you look at Mumbai, soon after you know, we raised this issue of sexual harassment and launched this campaign, the police initiated a drive, and instead of booking people for sexual harassment vis-a-vis sections 354 and 509, which is outraging the modesty of a woman, they actually applied the Public Decency Act.
Right.
So I think the police here is not really focusing at the issue, because ultimately good behavior needs to be rewarded and bad behavior has to be punished. So instead of actually applying the laws, what we are actually seeing is the police is just taking a shortcut.
Let me bring in Mr.
So the police feels
yes.
if
Let me bring in Mr. Prakash Singh, a former DGP of UP. Mr. Prakash Singh, one argument which the police had made in the story as well, that, you know, this is being blown out of proportion, this isn't what they meant. And of course, we have to accept that perhaps the codes or the acceptability of affection displays are very different maybe in Ghaziabad as it would be in maybe Mumbai or Delhi. What's really the issue here, and why, however, is the police obsessed with this? Is this really an issue in Ghaziabad, which is known for its high crime rate?
I wouldn't say the police are obsessed by it. Maybe there were some general directions which have been misinterpreted and overdone by the local Thana police. The kind of behavior which I saw in the visuals, that's certainly not justified. You see, under normal circumstances, if there are a couple in a park, I visualize only 3 circumstances under the law in which police could interfere. 1, if the girl is found to be there against her will. 2, if they are indulging in either of them, indecent exposure. 3, if they are indulging in something which amounts to, under the law, an obscene act.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.